Identify each number between 1.7 times 10 to the 0 power and 195%. So in this example, this was a multiple choice question on the Google form. Only one of them is in between these two numbers. Now the first thing we need to do is we need to figure out what are the numbers. So 1.7 times 10 to the 0 power and 195%. So when we're comparing and ordering numbers, these numbers are going to come in all shapes and sizes, scientific notation, percents, fractions. The easiest way to do this is to turn everything into a decimal. So 1.7 times 10 to the 0 power. 10 to the 0 power, so this is scientific notation, but 10 to the 0 power means we're not moving that decimal point at all. So 1.7 times 10 to the 0 power is actually just 1.7. The next number we need to look at is 195%. So if I'm looking at this number, my decimal point on any whole number is at the very end. So 195%, 195, that decimal is right there. So when we're changing a percent to a decimal, we need to move our decimal 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So 195% as a decimal is 1.95. So we need to figure out which one of these numbers is in between 1.7 and 1.95. So if I'm looking at the first one, 1.8 times 10 to the first power, what that tells me to do is move my decimal 1 place to the right. It's a positive exponent. In scientific notation, with positive exponents means the number is getting bigger. So that is 18. So it can't be that one. The next one, I know this looks a little bit weird. I actually changed it on the Google form. 1 1/2. 1 1/2 is 1.5. That is not in between 1.7 and 1.95. Obviously, 18.5 is way too big. The last one is 7/4, so if you change that into a decimal, 7 divided by 4 is 1.75. That is in between 1.7 and 1.95, so that is the answer that we are looking for.